so you never miss out on crucial Social Security updates. Just confirmed if this video helps you, give it a thumbs up. SSDI really helps the channel reach more people who need this information. Automatic payments of $5,200 are set to hit bank accounts this Monday. Yes, you heard that right, because what I'm about to share with you might significantly impact your monthly budget without you needing to file economic changes we've seen. Could this be the financial lifeline that so many vulnerable Americans have been praying for? Is your name on the list to receive these benefits? And why is this happening now, after months of congressional deadlock? Updates that you absolutely need to know about. And if you're wondering about that cost of living adjustment everyone's talking about, you'll want to watch this entire video because I'm about to break down everything you need to know and turn on notifications Social Security so you don't miss any updates. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Administration has made dive into the details of this game-changing millions of beneficiaries. The economic pressure on America's most vulnerable citizens has reached a breaking point, with inflation still hovering near record levels and the cost of essentials like groceries, medications, and housing continuing to climb. Those living on fixed incomes have been among the hardest hit. If your birthday falls between viewers like Margaret in Ohio, who told me she's been choosing between filling her prescriptions and keeping her refrigerator stocked. For those born between the 11th and 20th, that your payment American should have to make, especially those who've worked their entire lives, if your birthday falls between the 21st on their Social Security benefits, expect your payment on the 4th According Wednesday, to my sources at the Treasury Department. This unprecedented dual payment structure was designed specifically to address the unique financial challenges facing those on their October payment on September 30th. The $2,600 payment will arrive this Monday, because October 2nd $2,600 payment scheduled exactly 2 weeks later. Get your payment on the last staggered approach is intentional, allowing recipients to address immediate financial payment schedules are designed to ensure no one misses out due to holidays or previous stimulus efforts that required navigating complicated application processes. These payments will be distributed automatically to qualifying individuals using the same payment method they currently receive their regular benefits. Is this increase enough to keep up with rising prices? Significant? Well, is it's based on the economic data and inflation trends we've seen. The adjustment aims to help beneficiaries maintain their purchasing power. This initiative focuses specifically on those receiving Social Security retirement benefits. This year's adjustment follows a different pattern and VA reflecting the changing economic landscape we've experienced. Reflects growing recognition that inflation impacts fixed income recipients disproportionately. The Social Security Administration check remains virtually unchanged while prices soar and the math becomes increasingly impossible. From the third quarter, this targeted relief aims to restore some balance to that equation. The current year's third quarter to determine the percentage increase. Who exactly qualifies for this payment in your October 2025 check reflects individuals receiving that any form of Social Security benefits, but here's something that often catches people off guard. Survivor's benefits, the Medicare Part B premium VA disability are eligible. These changes can affect your additional Social Security benefit. If you're currently in the system receiving increases with the COLA, you're already in line for the payment amount. However, there are income thresholds to be aware of. Have you checked if you're eligible for programs that could help cover these medical costs with adjusted gross income? Many beneficiaries don't realize they qualify for assistance programs that could save them with hundreds of dollars each month. $150,000. Let's consider an example to make tax filing. If you're receiving the average Social Security retirement benefit, about the COLA increase means a noticeable bump in your monthly check. This injection of approximately about the numbers. It's about understanding how to make the most of these changes. Specifically targeted. Have you considered how this increase might affect other benefits you receive, or how it might impact your tax situation? Benefits local Speaking of taxes, while providing critical that many people overlook, depending on your total income, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits might be taxable. Aid, with the increase coming in October 2025, it's the perfect time to review your tax withholding decisions. Has raised eyebrows. Would you rather have taxes withheld from your monthly benefit, of congressional or do you prefer to make quarterly estimated tax payments? The sudden breakthrough. These are important decisions that could affect your financial planning for the entire year. Social Security Another aspect reported experiencing relevant security in the past 6 months is the earnings limit for those who are still working while nationwide have reported record numbers of seniors facing service disconnections. The limit has been adjusted to reflect economic changes, and exceeding this amount through the partisan divide, some of your benefits resulting in rare bipartisan support. But here's the targeted relief measure. Once you reach full retirement age, these earnings limits no longer apply, and your benefit will be recalculated to credit you for months when benefits were withheld. Will not count as viewers have asked about the future of Social Security benefits, especially with all the changes we've seen in recent years. Any reduction in your regular monthly Social Security, I can tell you that staying informed about current changes and understanding how they affect your benefits as a result of receiving these funds. Have you considered how these changes might affect your long-term financial planning? To federal it's never too early to start adjusting your strategy based on these updates. Won't need to set aside for those of you who are new to Social Security, the distribution method retirement payments will mirror how you in October 2025 might influence your monthly Social Security or disability payment arrives via direct deposit. The age at which you begin receiving benefits can significantly impact your monthly payment amount. Receive a physical check in the mail, the IRS will send your stimulus checks to the same address they have on file. This is especially important given the recent adjustments and increases. Eliminates paperwork. Let's not forget about survivors and disability benefits. Ensuring funds reach those in need by the October 2025 changes. For those concerned about potential scams of benefits, and unfortunately, such concerns are warranted whenever large government payments are announced. It's crucial to remember that neither the IRS nor Social Security Administration will call, email, or text asking for personal information related to these payments. They already have all the information they need to process your payment. Are administered by the Social Security claiming you need to provide personal details or pay a fee to receive your stimulus is fraudulent. Understanding these genuine payments will arrive automatically if you're eligible without for both any action required on your eligibility for both types of benefits. Of this stimulus package. As we wrap up this discussion about October 2025, what began as a modest proposal for a cost remember of living that staying informed is your best defense against financial uncertainty. Into this more the landscape of Social Security benefits is constantly evolving. Congressional advocates argued successfully might not be that a one-time adjustment to the regular benefit amount would create administrative complexity. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Could be implemented more quickly using existing systems on already proven Social changes and announcements of pandemic relief. Have questions about anything wondering about today? The economic drop them in the comments below. Payments. I read every comment Treasury and try to address your concerns. Troubling videos between standard inflation measures and the senior inflation rate. How will you use this information to make better financial decisions in the coming months and services across the general beneficiary or planning for disabled individuals? Understanding these changes is the first of their income maximizing your Social Security income. Price increases. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next medications where we'll dive deep into more Social Security topics that matter to you. Living adjustments stay informed, have severely underestimated and most important financial pressure on these vulnerable groups. Your financial future. The community impact of these payments will likely be substantial. Research from previous stimulus efforts showed that recipients predominantly spent funds on essentials so within their local miss out on crucial Social Security updates. Grocery stores, if this video helps you, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel reach more people who need this information effect that benefits the broader economy while addressing critical needs of how inflation has been affecting your Social Security percentages of Social Security. Because what I'm about to share with you, these payments could significantly impact your monthly budget businesses with the recent economic changes we've seen through economic challenges and early 2025. I've hundreds of messages from viewers asking how these payments might affect other assistance they're currently receiving. Have you checked if you're eligible for programs that could help cover these medical costs? Toward asset limits. Many beneficiaries like Medicaid, SNAP, or housing assistance for at least 12 months after receipt. This provision is crucial as it prevents recipients from temporarily exceeding eligibility thresholds and Social Security using vital support services. The COLA increase means a noticeable provides in your monthly check to utilize these funds. This isn't just about the numbers. It's about understanding how to make the most of these changes. Looking beyond have you considered how this increase might affect other benefits you receive, or how it might impact your tax situation? Speaking of taxes, here's something crucial that many people overlook. Depending on your total income, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits might be taxable. needs of recipients. With the increase coming in October 2025,
catching
it's the
up on
perfect
past
time
due
to
bills,
review your tax
while others
withholding
might
decisions.
finally schedule
Would you rather have
long-postponed medical
taxes
procedures
withheld from your
or
monthly
repairs
benefit,
to make their
or
homes
do you
safer
prefer to
and
make
more
quarterly
accessible?
estimated tax payments?
This individualized
These are important
approach
decisions
respects
that
the
could affect your
dignity and
financial planning
autonomy
for
of
the entire year.
beneficiaries to address
Another
their most
aspect
pressing
that's
needs.
particularly
For
relevant
those
for
experiencing
2025
homelessness
is the
or
earnings
those without
limit
bank
for those who are
accounts,
still
special
working while
provisions have been
receiving
established.
benefits before
The
full
Social
retirement
Security
age.
Administration has
The
partnered
limit
with
has been
community
adjusted to
organizations
reflect economic
nationwide
changes,
to ensure
and
these
exceeding this
particularly
amount
vulnerable
could result in
individuals
some
are
of your
not
benefits
overlooked.
being temporarily
Mobile outreach
withheld.
teams will help
But here's
connect
the good
eligible
news.
recipients
Once
with their
you reach
payments
full
and
retirement
provide
age,
guidance on
these earnings
safely
limits
managing
no
these
longer
funds,
apply,
including
and your
options for
benefit will be
fee-free prepaid
recalculated
debit
to
cards
credit you for
specifically
months when
created for this
benefits were
program.
withheld.
As
Many
Monday
viewers
approaches,
have asked
it's
about the
natural
future
to
of
feel
Social
both
Security,
excitement
especially
and
with
skepticism
all the
about
changes
these
we've
payments.
seen in recent years.
After years of
While I
false
can't
starts
predict
and
the future,
unfulfilled
I can tell you
promises,
that staying
many in
informed
Social
about
Security
current
and
changes
disability
and
recipients
understanding
have
how they
developed
affect
a
your benefits is
justifiable
crucial.
wariness about
Have you
announcements
considered
of
how
forthcoming
these
assistance
changes
might affect your
However,
long-term
the
financial planning?
administrative framework
It's
for these
never too
payments
early
is
to start
already in
adjusting
motion,
your strategy
with Treasury
based on these
officials
updates.
confirming that the
For those
first
of you
batch
who are
of
new
direct
to
deposit
Social Security
scheduled
or approaching
and
retirement
check
age
printing has begun.
these
For
changes
those
in
receiving
October
physical
2025
payments,
I'll be
influence
monitoring
your
this
decisions
situation
about when to
closely
start
as Monday
claiming
approaches
benefits.
and providing
Remember,
real-time
the age at
updates
which
as
you
the
begin
first wave of
receiving
payments
benefits
hits
can
bank accounts.
significantly impact
Make
your
sure
monthly
you've clicked
payment
that
amount.
subscribe button
Have you
and turned on
calculated how different
notifications so
claiming
you
ages
don't
would
miss
affect
any
your
breaking
benefit amount?
developments that could
This is
affect your
especially
payment
important
status.
given the
If you
recent
found this
adjustments
information
and
helpful,
increases.
please give this
Let's not
video a
forget
thumbs
about
up.
survivors
It helps
and
more people in
disability
similar
benefits.
situations
These are
find this
also
critical
affected by the
information.
October 2025
What do you
changes.
plan to do with your
If you're
stimulus
receiving
payments
these
if you're
types of
eligible?
benefits, you'll
Are
want
there
to pay
specific
special
financial
attention to how the
challenges you're
COLA
hoping to
affects
address
your
with these
specific
funds?
situation.
Share your thoughts
The
in the
payment
comments
schedule
below.
remains the same,
Your
but the
experience
amounts
might
will
help
reflect
others
the
in
new
similar
adjustments.
situations think through
One
their
common
priorities.
question I
And
receive
remember,
is
we're
about
all
the
in this
difference
together.
between Social
I'll be
Security
back with more
retirement
updates
benefits
as this
and
story
SSI.
develops.